Hello and welcome. The purpose of this overview is to introduce to you who we are as a company, what we offer, and why you would even want to know. So with that said, it is my privilege to introduce to you this innovative hybrid company called Activz. Our goal here is to activate every aspect of your life, from your health to your finances. Activz is unlike any company the world has ever seen. In today's world, with so many things competing for our time and attention, we must be something extraordinary to capture anyone's attention. And Activz is truly extraordinary. They are distinguished, and we're here to inform you of what sets us apart from anything else you've ever heard of before. Activz is hybrid because it combines word-of-mouth advertisement as well as omni-channel marketing. That is, the multiple ways that our products are being introduced to the world. For example, Activz has already contracted with Amazon and QVC to sell our products, of course, at a higher price. This prevents us, as the global distribution franchise owners, from being undercut. Also, as you become an established activator, the company rewards your efforts with a portion of global market sales. This means that everywhere that Activz is in the world, you earn dividends from the global bonus pool and earn off of every sale in the world. That means that you get to earn passive income. It is seriously like no other company out there. Now, Activz is already a vetted company in Latino countries since 2017. This is advantageous to us to capitalize on an already established entity. Since the company has already been operating for almost 3 years now, we don't have the same concerns as we would if Activz were a brand new startup company. And the greatest part about that is we have the whole United States as our marketplace, since nobody here has heard of it yet. So that's our job and what we're doing right now. So Activz offers us the opportunity to team up with them, share this story and with those that we love and care about, and they pay us to do so. The way that this is possible is through products that are smart. They are all natural, but have a special technology encapsulated that differentiates them from anything that is on the market. We have a whole body approach to our health called the trifecta. It helps our bodies to work and function as they were designed to. They are epigenetic, working at the cellular level. They speak to our genes, literally our DNA, and they get into our bloodstream to combat what ails us. They do not supplement our diet, but rather communicate to the body's command centers to do its job and do it well. Our trifecta addresses a myriad of health concerns that wreak havoc on our bodies, from blood pressure and high cholesterol to hormones, insulin, blood sugar, diabetes, thyroid issues, autism, pain caused from injuries and aging, irritable bowel diseases, other autoimmune diseases such as arthritis and RA, depression and anxiety, cancer, viruses, and more. The trifecta diminishes pain and inflammation. It fortifies our immune systems and upregulates our gene expression and also heals our gut. All of this through this intelligent supplementation that only we have. It is scientifically proven to tell the command centers in our gut and in our brain exactly what to do to function properly. We all need this now more than ever. Activz has world-renowned doctors and scientists that have researched and studied many years how to formulate such effective all-natural products with no side effects. What sets two of our products apart from anything else with similar ingredients is Zylok and DexKey technology, which serves as the delivery system to our command centers to provide the maximum absorption of their contents, which is 95%. Only our company has this technology. What Zylok does is wrap the molecules in a molecular cage and gets specially treated with DexKey technology, which unlocks the molecule at the precise place and time to release its power into our bodies. This is so the influence of the ingredients can actually be utilized as it can survive the acidity of the stomach to time release into the intestines where the absorption takes place and can get into our bloodstream. Any other products that even if they have the same exact ingredients, it wouldn't matter because it never gets the chance to reach the intestines to make itself available for our bodies to use. With the technology to protect it from the acidity, it would just be flushed out of our system. The Psylocke and Dex Key are paramount to provide this bioavailability for our bodies. Activz offers the trifecta for single users and also in an immune power pack for 2 people to assist our amazing bodies through the wear and tear that life presents. So the first product in the trifecta is called Optimin. It is the very reason that my husband and I are doing this today. It totally changed his life and has allowed him to have a quality of life that he has not experienced in over 4 years. It substantially decreases the inflammation in your body, which naturally, dramatically lessens pain and disease. The second of the trifecta is Link. It is a butyric acid product, and as we get older, our bodies produce less and less of it. But we need the same amount of it. It's actually vital to us. And by the way, it is very foul. It has a foul odor and taste. Actually, the doctor that made the concussion protocol for the Pittsburgh Steelers, his name is Joe Maroon. He said that if anyone could come up with a way to get butyric acid into the body because it's so foul, they would have the Holy Grail. Well, we have the privilege of working with scientific and medical geniuses. They have made it consumable without that being an issue. It is the best source of fuel for our cells in the brain, in our guts, and in our entire body. It's also a neurogenesis, which means that it increases the creation of brain cells. Yes, you heard that right. It helps us produce neurons. How exciting is that? It also strengthens the blood-brain barrier and improves our neurotransmission, which is important for brain and gut function, as 90% of the specific chemicals our neurons need are produced in the gut. The third of the trifecta is called genomics. It is responsible for helping our body to reduce oxidation, which is the damage like rust on metal, or like that browning on like an apple. If you cut an apple in half, it browns over. It's damage that is caused. So that oxidation in our body is reduced by 40% in 30 days. The way that this is done is it combats free radical damage 1 million per second every second. And just so you know, antioxidants, what we normally fight this with, like with superfruits like acai berries or goji berries or vitamin C, these combat free radical damage at a 1-to-1 ratio. So 1 million per second every second is a much more effective rate. It also is what upregulates our gene expression, and it also blocks the receptors that viruses attach themselves to. It is an extremely effective in assisting us in combating the adverse effects of the environment and aging in general. In addition to the trifecta, which is the inside approach, the inside-out approach to our health, Activz has a skincare line called Amora, and this is the outside-in approach. In the essence of time, I'm not going to go over all the benefits of it, but if you're interested in the skincare, we can definitely get that to you. So that was a brief explanation of our products. So why would you want to know any of this? As you have just heard, Activz is committed to providing only the best activation, literally smart products that nobody has and everybody needs. They also provide a very rewarding plan to pay you for owning your own franchise and building upon it. Phil and I committed ourselves to finding 10 partners that see this the same way that we do. For an example of how powerful it is, if I invite 3 people to listen to this information and they become a partner with an immune power pack or a family pack, which is about $250, and those 3 each also find 3 tomorrow night, and they each do the same thing repeated 4 times, that gives you a monthly income of about $2,000 per month. If you want to increase that, you find just one more person and fill in a 4x4 matrix, it bumps you to about $5,000 per month. And you just keep repeating that process over and over and make as much as you want. So that is a perfect world scenario, and we're not perfect. So it doesn't usually happen that perfectly, but it is that simple. And that's why our goal is 10 Activz franchise owners, so that out of those 10, that 3 or 4 will build this with you. Does it take work? Absolutely. But how simple is it to send an invitation to listen to this information and then follow up with them? It's plug and play from there. We have the tools in place to help us be successful. It's duplicatable. Even if you don't know anything about this, you can just invite those people that you love and care about to hear this information that you're hearing right now. We have a live call, actually, to explain this every night, Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And this is also perfect timing. Harvard Business School teaches that if you can get involved in a company at formulation and ride it out through stability, you will experience generational wealth. Nobody knows about Activz yet. We are truly foundational here. So we get to be first, guys. Your time is so valuable. We respect it very much. The person who invited you here to listen to this must respect you a great deal as well. We only share this information with you because it's also very valuable. I want to take the last couple of minutes we have together to share with you what this has done personally and for those that we've had the privilege of sharing it with in the last month, actually 2 months. First, our good friend Julianne has given us permission to share this. She has a son on a church mission, and he has a neurological disorder that was basically eating at his brain. He was losing his eyesight, he had numbness in his fingertips and toes, and he couldn't always control his bowels. So after he was on Optimin and Link for 4 days, he could feel his toes, his fingertips, and hasn't had any loose stools, and he can read and focus again. She refers to these as miracle pills. She doesn't have any words to explain it, but after years of no answers and no remedies, he pops 2 pills twice a day, and now he has relief and hope. That was so exciting. Julianne, she also has an extreme case of anemia and would have passing out episodes. But since she's been on this, she hasn't passed out in 2 months. Second, our friends, the Mullins and Dan, they have noticed an influx of energy and focus, and they can also sleep better through the night. And our buddy Dan, he was suffering with tennis elbow, which now he has relief from that as well. I shared this with my dad, and he has reported back that he was experiencing some pretty significant knee pain, and after 2 weeks on our products, he said that he no longer struggled going up and down stairs like he had been experiencing. And then, of course, there's Phil's success story, my husband. It took him being on Optimin for about 6 days when he noticed that his pain was dramatically decreasing, and he wasn't waking up so much at night anymore because of that pain. That pain actually had caused him to not be able to work out at the gym like he had before, and he had lost some of the muscle mass that he had built up. So now he's back in the gym and building that muscle mass back. Folks, these are just a few personal testaments that we are so excited about, and this is why we are committed to sharing this with those that we love and care about. Anybody with varying skill levels and experience can do this if they can duplicate what's already here in place. The recipe for the success that we have is just to invite people to listen to this overview or the live one that we have every night. Then you follow up with them and you tell Activz where to send their products and their money. Last thing that I would like to share is that opportunity is never convenient. When I was shown this just about 2 months ago, I was just about to start my schooling again to finish up my degree. And I have an active family with plenty of kids and a lot of things on my plate. I literally didn't feel like I had another minute to spare or anything else that I could add. But I saw the value in investing my time into something so worthy as this. And when something really becomes that important to you, you find the time. So I'll end with this. A great man named James E. Faust, he once said, "Tomorrow's blessings and opportunities depend on the choices that we make today." So we hope that we can be that blessing and opportunity for you. Thanks, guys, so much for spending your time with us, and welcome to Activz.